All right, Coach, first W of the 2018 season. I was talking with James just, after delay and a rough, start for the game, kind of picked it back up before the halftime and then kept swinging on throughout the rest of the entire game. Just take me through what you told the guys in that locker room during halftime to kind of keep their energy and spirits up.
Well, obviously, I think we finished the second quarter on a little bit of a high note. We had some drives, we had some success, we put some points on the board and kind of settled down. I think that in both of these ball games, I think that we've started off in the first quarter a little bit of unsure. I think it's a direct relation to the number of inexperienced young players that we have that are playing. Quarterbacks have never played before, a lot of wide receivers, and and then obviously you can't. One thing that I'm very proud of, we had a turnover in the first quarter like we had a week ago, and then we never turned the ball over again. We talked about it at halftime that, hey, look, if we don't turn the ball over and we do what we're supposed to do, that we're going to be able to score points, move the football. The third quarter was spectacular. It was like close to 200 yards of offense, and I think they had like 3 yards, and we ate up a bunch of time, and our kids just gained an awful lot of confidence as the game went on. But at halftime, I don't think I've ever been involved in a delay even remotely as close as that. That was, I don't even know what it was, over 2 hours or close to 2 hours. But we had them calm down, we fed them. Jed Keim, who is our director of football operations, is a genius. He looked this morning at 9:30 and saw that there was a really good chance, so he went to Walmart and he bought a ton of food just in case, and the kids got a chance to get some carbs and to eat something, drink a lot of liquid at the halftime. And then we just started talking. We made a few adjustments that we had learned from the first half and changed some things on defense. But then we just said, hey, this is what we want you to do. Think of this as if you're just now arriving at the locker room right now, and this is the start of the game. Because normally you get there an hour and a half before the game. So let's just mentally play that game. And, I was very proud of the way that the kids responded.
With 2 games now into the 2018 season, and just after first seeing that first touchdown, the 47-yard pass from Morgan to C.J. Warren for that long Hail Mary touchdown, do you feel like the guys are starting to get that chemistry rolling? Things are starting to click with the team.
Yeah, I think so. I think that I think it takes time. It really truly does. James Morgan has played in this offense for 2 games, and shared some time with Christian Alexander, who came in and did okay again tonight. And I just think that it takes some time because, like Shamir Thornton and Bryce Singleton were the 2 starters that returning from the end of last season, and they didn't play until tonight. Bryce played tonight, and so getting some of the starters back, and I think that certainly helped. But one thing that I really got to give a really good compliment to Alan Mogridge, our offensive line coach. We've played 8 and 9 offensive linemen in both of these games, and just being able to rotate guys in, keep guys fresh, guys to learn, guys to get a little bit of a break and kind of understand what's going on. You can just see the evidence in the ability to protect the quarterback and also to really help the running game. Our offensive line, I thought, did a really nice job tonight.
When you're behind the game, you all of a sudden you grab momentum, touchdown, 14 seconds left, right? And all of a sudden the world stops for 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's got it. You got to worry about that a little bit, don't you?
A little bit, but you know what? This sounds crazy, but I think if there's a football team in America that's more prepared to handle that than us, I don't know who it is, because it seems like almost every day at our practice we have a 30-minute lightning delay, and this week we had an hour lightning delay that we had to go into the basketball gym and sit around there to finish practice. So, our kids, and we literally talk about it in practice, that it could happen in the game. And so here's what you got to do is you got to come back after the layoff, and you got to start fast. You got to get back into the momentum. And obviously we had finished on a positive note in the second quarter, so it was like, let's pick up where we left off. Let's don't wait till the middle of the third quarter to try to get back into the war.
I'll see if a coach would rather have that little momentum going or that 19-play drive to start it.
I would like to have the 19-play drive. Because obviously, it puts stress on the other team. You're out there for 19 plays. They've got to rotate, and obviously they don't have their starters can't play all 19 plays, so you get some opportunities to maybe play against some of their backups. And but to do that, to have a 19-play drive, you have to have success. You've got to convert on some third downs. Some people have got to make some good runs. We had to make some good catches, and and I was very proud of them.
Then you stop them on defense.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, but you got the ball in the one.
Yeah, I know it. And that was big, just getting it off the goal line so that we could punt. But I'll tell you what, the goal line stand.